Welcome back to Eye of Alive. Lou and Jackie here, being joined by our good friend Dr. Vince Hassel. As you're looking to trim down rather quickly in a safe way, he has just the ticket.
Yeah, be a better you, and that includes a lot of times we think weight loss or our bodies and our health. But doctor, you're doing it in a different way where we're able to bring in success story after success story for not only women but men too.
Yep, everybody. And it's because it's a metabolic reset program first, and the bonus is the weight loss comes along with it. So I'm curious on how many people started their New Year's resolution and getting after their, like, I need to trim down.
Right.
And they get their exercise going and their nutrition going, and it doesn't work for them. They get frustrated because they're not losing the weight like they think they should, like they used to do, maybe in your 20s, and now we're in our 40s and 50s and not losing the weight the same, and there's a reason why, and the reason is because of a disbalance within the endocrine system. And so my program is a metabolic reset program first, and the bonus is we tap into the abnormal fat, and women lose 20 to 30 pounds in 42 days, and men lose 30 to 40 pounds in 42 days, and they recapture their health.
Now, you said that you're going to reset the endocrine system. Well, what messes the endocrine system up in the first place?
Have you ever heard the word stress before in your life? Yeah, stress. Stress disbalances the endocrine system. That's your hypothalamus, pituitary, thyroid, and adrenals. You've heard of the adrenal glands before, and it has a lot to do with stress, and the whole system together has an axis. The glands talk to each other. And with stress and chronic stress, that axis becomes disbalanced, and then it makes it tough for your body to go after that abnormal fat because you are metabolically not balanced. And so with this program, with the cryo-thin drops, that's what they do, and the success behind the program is they rebalance the endocrine system. Then we align that with the right nutrition that's called proteins, vegetables, fruits, and berries, and timing of the nutrition and hydration and different aspects of the program to tap into the abnormal fat and reset the body, reduce systemic inflammation, reduce metabolic syndrome, get the body back on track.
Now, something you mentioned, doctor, a lot of people might have started a program at the beginning of the year saying, I want to get healthier, but it's not coming off like it did in the 20s, or it's not as easy, so you get frustrated and you might quit, as many people do. How is this a success story? Why are you saying age can't be factored into this anymore, that this is going to work even if you've tried everything that's worked before but it's not working this time?
Absolutely. The oldest I've taken through the program is 79. I've taken I've taken my 74-year-old mom through the program. I never take my mom through a program if it wasn't a healthy program and something good for her. And so what happens with aging and with the endocrine system, with what goes on there, this program's successful because not only the program works, but also the accountability that I give my people to keep them on track and to explain to them every day what's going on with their body. Because nobody's weight loss trend is going to be straight down. There's going to be some stalls along the trend of your weight loss over the 42 days, and I'm there to move you out of those stalls, explain to you why those stalls are happening, so then mentally and emotionally you feel better too, and you don't get frustrated and give up. You just have to give the body a chance to reset and do its thing.
Right, you said accountability. Explain the accountability on an individual basis.
So the program is individual. So each one of my clients are going through the program with me individually, even though I'm taking care of a whole bunch of people. And every day they text me their bathroom morning scale weight. Obviously some people say, oh, you're not supposed to weigh every day. Well, it is an objective finding for me. It's objective reading, so I can look and see where they're at, and then I can help make decisions on what I want them to do for the day. So the accountability is there because you got to take a picture of that bathroom scale and send it to me every morning.
Okay, so it's not you don't type it in. You take a picture and then send you the picture.
Absolutely. So I know exactly what's going on, and then I can make the right recommendations, and we can have conversation back and forth to see if everything's going the way it's supposed to go.
Okay, let's continue to share those success stories with you this morning. And we have Jim Messling joining us, who's been through the program, and a familiar face we've seen on here before. But now because of taking this program. So why, sir? Why did you think it was important to do this program and do it now?
Number of reasons. I got to the point where I was the heaviest I had ever been in my life. And I was exercising, trying to eat right, and just kind of like Dr. Hassel was saying earlier, none of it was working, and it was frustrating. And my wife had gone through the program and had tremendous success. And I had success with Dr. Hassel through my adjustments, tremendous success. And so I trusted Dr. Hassel, I trusted my wife. And I was like, well, worked for her, let's do it. I had an opening window when I wasn't traveling for work, and it was the 42 days, like just right in. So we get, for insurance purposes, you get tested, and then if you get a good score, you can get a discount and all that.
Yeah.
My numbers were terrible, just terrible. So I was kind of trending in the wrong direction, heavy numbers trending in the wrong direction. So it's like time to do it. I did it, and I've lost It's about 35 pounds.
35 pounds.
In 42 days.
In 42 days.
And I had exercised for years and not lost that much.
As you say, it sounds like you knew what to do. You know that you should be moving and exercising. You probably know what you're supposed to be eating, but it wasn't working. But
Correct.
This program worked.
It worked 100%.
What was the most important aspect of the program for you? Was it getting those numbers down, or was it getting the weight off?
Both.
Both.
I was tired of being heavy.
Okay.
And for health reasons, I needed those numbers come down. And both of those things happened.
Let's talk about the program itself. How was it for you? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Talk about what your experience was with the program.
I'm going to lend our side towards it was easy. It was definitely some
Look at the difference in the arms. That's the first thing I'm noticing, like the elbow area.
Yeah, it was definitely some learning. I learned a lot too.
Yeah.
What's one of the things you learned?
I learned how to grocery shop, correctly. Because you can eat kind of whatever you want, as long as it's protein, fruits, and vegetables, and you can season it however you want. So I kind of learned how to cook healthy for the first time in my life.
Really?
And do it on a regular basis. And then traveling for work, I was eating poorly, and that's now changed too. So
because are you traveling again?
I still travel for work.
For
but
work.
I mean,
Now, how do you prepare yourself when you travel for work?
I now prepare lunches in like a cooler. Take it with me. Lunch meat, vegetables, fruits, lots of berries. Berries to me now taste as good as chocolate cake.
Really?
Yeah, with a little bit of stevia on there.
So is that what you're doing here, doctor? Is you're changing the palate, really, of the individual so they like the foods that are good for you?
People don't understand even how sweet fruit tastes because they're so addicted to sugar. When people come on this program, that's a lot of the comments that I get back is like, oh my gosh, I can't believe how sweet this fruit tastes to me now, because as their body's addicted to sugar and they have so much sugar in their diet, as we start to eliminate that with what we'll call low glycemic anti-inflammatory diet, which is lean proteins and vegetables, fruits and berries, their body resets. It resets with the insulin resistance and the way that they're addicted to sugar and how that affects dopamine in the brain is just crazy. The comments that we get back is someone's getting into week 2 and 3 of the program on how they're feeling.
But I also love how we're hearing there was a learning and education that went with this. It's not just a matter of let's dump a bunch of weight and do it quickly so that we can fail again.
So now you've been off the program for how long?
I think 4 weeks.
4 weeks. And so he had that 42-day window, he said, that fit perfectly into his travel stuff.
Schedule.
And right away, you went to New Orleans or something like
Correct.
that? Correct.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
So as soon as he graduated from the 42 days, he had to go work and travel, and he planned and prepared different because he'd learned new habits and rituals. Of course, so everybody's going to lose the weight on this program, everybody. And obviously the question for people are like, oh yeah, let's see if you keep the weight off.
Right.
Well, yeah, if you go back to your old habits and rituals and eat a bunch of trash,
You're not gonna.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You're going to get heavy again.
Yeah.
But if you have new habits and rituals that you can adhere to, not all the time, but most of the week, you're going to stay where you need to stay.
Absolutely. So you're not only resetting the body, you're resetting the brain.
That's right.
As well. Okay, so if we need a reset and one that we know works because you continue to bring in success story of men, female, all ages, how can we get started?
Yep, easy. Best way is probably to call or text. Phone number is 515-423-8396. You'll get a hold of me. We can set up a time for a free, no obligation consultation. Come and discuss the program with me. If it's something that excites you and you're ready and you want to do it, I will absolutely help you. If you're not ready yet, get a hold of me down the road. You can also check out the website at weightlossin2020.com. You can fill out information. You can look at other videos of the people that have been here as guests. And get a hold of me.
All right, so Jim, you're an artist. Last time you were here, have you drawn yourself, looking thinner and trimmer?
I've not done that yet.
The new you?
But,
The new you might want to do that.
Yeah, I'll have to do that.
They get a before and after,
Yeah.
and your interpretation of it. Great to see you, man.
Yeah, great to see you.
Thank you for sharing your success story with us as well.
Thanks.
All right, weightlossin2020.com. It could be a start to a new you in 2020. Thank you so much for being here.